Started out this morning like at 5, 6 a.m. having to move around, navigate the city because I had to go to the White House. Doc Kendrick here. Got my buddy Hazel Edney right next to me, the great Hazel Edney. You see that? We're here at the White House. Spent some time at the White House with the class. And now I'm on my way to the mobile journalism class. This is going to be interesting. I've been getting text messages, and what they want to do is to try to cheat the system. Oh, Dr. Kendrick, what are we going to, event are we going to handle today? I just had this great idea. Something just happened. Breaking news. Prince, or the artist known as Prince Rogers Nelson, just died, sadly, unfortunately. That's their topic. They will have to go around the campus and the surrounding area and get reaction about his death. We'll make this maybe a VOSOT with some man on the street reactions. And I want this to be live. Create the package first, make them stand up and do their live stand-up over live stream, and tell everybody to go to Twitter to see the package. You gotta love me. I'm always trying to figure out something to confuse the students, to throw them a monkey wrench, to throw them a loop, to keep them on their toes. If they can do this effectively with this story about Prince, I'll be very happy, and this will be something different to add to their portfolio. So let's get me to campus, get to them, and see how it goes. So, I am very proud of you, but I don't want that to go to your head. A couple of the last few assignments, some of you didn't do SIG outs. How could you not do a SIG out? Are you not reading the assignment? So that's what I mean. I'm proud of where you got very quickly, but I think you've gotten complacent. I think people are like, oh, okay, this is a piece of cake. I know what we're gonna do. Dr. Kendrick's gonna send us somewhere this week. Something's going on campus. Woohoo, and we're gonna do it. Not this week. Prince is dead. Prince is dead. You are challenged with writing a VOSOT and MOSs and giving me a Twitter intro, do it live over Periscope, and send me the link.
Because there is no actual B-roll of Prince on campus, can we use like stuff from the internet?
Good question. Ding, 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 ding. He's pretty well known, so the Library of Congress may have some free images of him. And you can wow Dr. Kendrick by getting some video, because free video is harder to come by than a free photo.
Okay.
Legendary singer Prince is confirmed dead this Thursday morning in his Minneapolis home. The cause of death has not yet been determined.
Okay, and what are the questions you're going to potentially ask people for your MOSs?
Not sure.
Terrence, read to us your first sentence again, please.
Prince Rogers Nelson is confirmed dead.
All right, stop right there. Who the heck is Prince Rogers Nelson? Do you understand what I'm saying? The average Joe at home doesn't know. You haven't told us that he's a musician or artist. You do that in your last sentence. But you need to hit him like, I could be, who's Prince Rogers Nelson? In fact, most people know him as Prince. Now you can say his full name, I don't have a problem with that, but who is he? Everyone got that?
So switch for that.
Maybe you take the last sentence and make that, portions of the last sentence and make that first?
I never meant to cause you sorrow, I never meant to cause you pain. But say, he never meant to cause you sorrow, he never meant to cause you pain. Music icon, Prince Rogers Nelson. What do you think? Or should I just do Gone But Never Forgotten?
Okay, I like that. Do you have the rights to his song, to his music? Because I think, no, she doesn't have the rights. But stylistically, that's great. If you could show the actual video from the movie Purple Rain, where he's saying that I never meant to cause you sorrow, I never meant to cause you pain, and then boom, you go directly to what you just said. So here's my philosophy. You guys, in my opinion, have been out there slaving for this class. Y'all been out there hustling. You've been doing your video work. How can I fail you? Now, there are people who will try to justify, but the questions I've asked of you, what I've asked is for you to go out, write, shoot, and edit. Now let's say you get it done in 3 hours versus 2. I could technically be like, nah, you didn't do it in the time period that I told you to, so no credit. But you are in school to learn how to do this correctly, right? So if you don't get it done in an hour and a half or 2 hours, I don't panic. The whole idea is the more you practice, the better you get at this. Now, there are people who may not like my philosophy on it, but I just don't see how you can fail if you come to every class and you're doing the work. Now, there are people in this class that are not here tonight. And I think this is a pretty cool assignment tonight. I don't understand why they're not here, but that's how you can fail. It's not my place to fail people when they're trying. And there are people who will say, oh, well, you know, they failed themselves. This is true. But if you're doing work in my class and you're putting forth effort, you may not get an A, but you're not going to get an F either. I don't play those things. So behind me, we have Chelsea Johnson. She thinks she's going to be a big-time sports reporter, anchor, journalist one day. And so she's doing her thing. I think that right now, if you look at how she's positioned, she's a little bit too far away from the subject. Reason being is that the further away she is, she's holding the phone or camera in her hand, and that provides opportunity for more wobble. The closer you get in, the less wobble that's visible.
Well, considering that we're on the campus when everybody is born, I say like 1992 and above, most people, they knew who Prince was, but they didn't really know the contributions that he had toward the music industry. Luckily, I met an old head, a non-traditional student who was born in like the 1970s, who was telling me how she grew up listening to him and how traumatized she was. So I got a good side of the story from her.
So right behind me, I got Michelle. She's trying to do her thing, and she's just snatching people up and trying to interview and talk to them. This is a great learning experience for the students because, I mean, you gotta pull people. If you're a reporter, if you're a journalist, you're getting the man on the street, and this is a perfect opportunity for them to snatch the man or woman off the street and get their reaction. Okay, Miss Harris, how you feel?
Tired.
About the interview the man on the street you just got?
She answered my question in concise words, just like I needed her to.
So is that normal with the people you interview, or were you just, sheer stroke of coincidence and
Well, no, that's actually
fortuitous?
the angle I'm taking with this, because I guess I should tell you what it is. My angle is basically, Prince was such an iconic, legendary musician. With the current artists we have now, I'm asking people if they think we have another Prince in the making right now.
I think that's a good question. I think that's a good way to look at it.
It's easier for me to get quicker answers so I can get more in my time, because it's not really a detailed response. And the whole purpose of the angle that I'm taking is because most people are laughing when I ask because they know it's not real, or
What do you mean they know it's not real?
they don't think it's gonna happen.
That there'll never be someone that's...
Yeah,
Okay, I got you.
like she thinks that there might be one, but honestly, no.
She look like she can't talk about nothing.
Right.
She look like she'll be like, Prince, who he rich?
You's ignorant.
But that is so true, though.
So you a smooth talker, that's how. So you use your men thing
I,
to get
most of the time I
interviews.
compliment people.
It's
Like,
not
I'll be
fair.
like, I like your shoes. They be like, thank you. I'll be like, yo, can I talk to you real quick?
So that's how you just ease your way in there?
Yeah, just slide
Okay.
it in real
I'm
quick.
going to start using my female abilities.
Your prowess,
I'm start
your
seductive.
femininity.
Cause look, if you don't do it, you're not gonna get it done. You feel me? So you gotta be like, you gotta ease them in. You can't just be like, yo.
Nah,
Like,
I do that. I go straight for the kill. Like, excuse me, can I talk to you about for 10
See,
seconds?
nah,
I
the
just need a
more
10-second
relaxed,
response.
the more relaxed they are, the better my interview is. Because if I just be like, yo, can I get you for an interview? They be like, I think and I'll be like, nah, I get
That's
them
true.
involved.
Look at
That's
Wingo,
true.
he got him.
But it ended up working out well. Going out to shoot our stand-ups, that was really fun to see everybody kind of have their chance to do it, and then kind of play the little producer and then to play the camera person. I don't know, that was fun. I enjoyed that. Overall, it was a great way, I think, to end the semester.
5, 4, 3.
Musical legend Prince dies at age 57. I'm here at Morgan State University collecting student perspective on the worldwide mourning.
Beautiful
All
mom.
right, how do we feel as a group? What do you think about what she just said? Does it work?
I started at
What she said wasn't bad. That's how she said.
I kind of feel like
Like-
her camera is like smudged too, though, because it's a little fuzzy.
I'm using
That's my...
Terrence's camera because my battery's gonna die.
That Prince died at an early age. He was only 57. We strolled through campus to find people to interview. I spoke to a good friend of mine, Kurt, and he had a lot to say. He's an older student. He has a daughter. I think he's like 28 or 29 years old, so he actually did listen to Prince. He told me about how his daughter's mom's cousin listened to him as well, and told me about how he thought that Prince was a nut, and then he gradually grew to appreciate his music and everything.
I like Prince. I mean, it's going to affect the old heads for a little while. They're going, they're going to definitely feel some type of way, but it's not going to be like Michael Jackson was. Prince wasn't that, deep in the game, but he was pretty big though. I like Prince.
The Prince project, I thought that last week we had a challenge trying to understand and really capture the essence of the icon that was transcending. I thought transcending was the word that Dr. Kendrick loved I used in my live stand-up. I thought that was a challenge, but I liked it. Trying to talk to students that really didn't know about Prince, that was difficult, but luckily I managed to get one good interview. So I was very happy.
You ready? 5, 4, 3.
Transcending music icon Prince, found dead at the age of 57. Here in Baltimore at Morgan State University, students give their reaction.
Although I wasn't in class when this assignment was given, I did do it. I interviewed another person because my generation really didn't know that much about Prince, but most of them probably knew about Purple Rain. I only knew about Purple Rain, but putting together that package I think it was good. It was okay.
What are you saying, Sharice?
Okay, so my angle is like about, so basically they made, Snapchat was under fire for the Bob Marley filter they used yesterday for 420, and they just made a Purple Rain filter today after Prince died. So I had that's what my MOS was about. So I was trying to figure out how to include that in my teas.
Think about it and we'll talk and we'll see what happens.
This is the story that I feel like I was able to come up with the best angle for. I feel like this is the only story I really developed a good angle for. I think I was thinking outside the box. I think that all the assignments we did before that really helped me improve.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Legendary pop singer Prince is dead at 57. I'm here at Morgan State University getting a student perspective on how social media is handling his death.
Bomb, skillet. Should have cursed.
Killed it.
One take wonder. One take wonder.
Yes.
Trying to be like me.
Yeah, that's right, you heard it. Music icon Prince is dead. Now I'm at Morgan State University.